Good morning, everybody. How we all doing this morning? Let's see who all we got in here. Looks like Matt was the first one in here this morning. Stephen, good to see you this morning. Stephen, praying for you, brother. Y'all let me know if y'all hear me all right. Kip, good to see you this morning. Mark, good morning. And Kip beat Rick in here this morning. We need to write this one down, don't we? And guys, forgive me, I still got that cold. Can't get rid of it. I think everybody in the whole world is sick with something right now. Stephen, I saw them hot dogs yesterday. Them things look pretty good. I like Nathan hot dogs. Mark, where are you going on vacation? Gusts up to 65 miles an hour today. Matt, where are you at? See what the weather's going to be here today. Here right now it's 68. Feels like 68. 6 mile an hour winds. Oh, looks like we might have a little chance of rain today, this morning really. And winds are going to pick up to 13 miles an hour. So it's going to be a little windy today for us too. We got about 2 more minutes and then we'll get started. Let some more folks get in here if they are. Roundhouse Ranch. Good to see you this morning. 55 miles an hour. Wow. Gavin. Good day, mate. Rick, that's a good question. Yes, well, it's on the way. Let's put it that way. It's supposed to be delivered. The new coffee is supposed to be delivered Monday. And Fred and Chanel, I got to thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Just looking at my email that I got, it looks like it's going to be some cast iron and some Loki are the names of the coffees. 2 different styles of coffee bean that's coming in. So looking forward to that. And a mug and something special, it looks like, that I'll share with you when it gets here. Pretty cool stuff. So, you know, this kind of YouTube thing. Good morning, Rhonda. Good to have you this morning. Justin, good morning. That's awesome, Justin. I'll tell you what, these mugs are awesome and really pieces of art. I mean, they really are. They're awesome. I love them. Roundhouse Ranch Barbecue. I tried to perfect competition style chicken thighs yesterday. Very good. I mean, that's how you learn, you know. That's how you learn. Everybody had to start somewhere. LA Airport. The last update I got, Gavin, was like 2 days ago, and it was just leaving Miami or something. And I don't know. It's like they've been inspecting that thing, to make sure there wasn't anything in it before they shipped it overseas or something. I don't know. It's taking forever. On that note, though, I don't know if y'all saw it on uh, the internet, but Savannah's only 45 minutes from me, and the Border Patrol, I guess, seized $19 million worth of cocaine the other day in the Savannah port. It was stashed in a pineapple shipment. 1,100 pounds of cocaine. That's something that we don't see much around here in the Savannah area. But that was a big one. So I guess I won't be getting that shipment. But maybe I'll get my coffee Monday and some Vegemite, thanks to Gavin. All right, let's go ahead and get started. By my time now, it's 7:02, so we're 2 minutes late. But I want to thank everybody for joining again for Jus Piddlin BBQ, the morning show, where we talk about just about anything, but we try to talk about barbecue when we can. But it's just a time for us to wake up and see the sunrise, which it already is. So I will close this so there's no glare. But if we're not talking about barbecue, we're talking about something interesting anyway. So just a little time for fellowship. But that's what I was going to say is, this YouTube thing, getting back to Fred and Chanel and all that has become a avenue to make new relationships with people. And if it wasn't for me starting this YouTube channel, there's a lot of great people that I would not have met. Justin, bi-weekly stopping, man. Thank you, man. Justin, I appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys. You guys keep me going, and you're the reason why I keep doing this. G. Potter, good morning. My default wood for smoking spare ribs, whole chicken, hickory is what I use the most. I use hickory. My mom, when she owned her barbecue restaurant, all that she used was red oak. Now, if I could get pure red oak all the time, that would be my go-to also. But most of the time for smoking wood, when it says oak, it's mostly white oak around here. But I like hickory a lot. I like the flavor of hickory. Mark said ordered shirt and cup last night, and I saw that, Mark. So this afternoon it will be being boxed up, and it will be ready to go. And I will ship it out tomorrow afternoon. I really appreciate that, Mark. Thank you so much. And I think you'll be happy with what you get. I really like those shirts. I had a little hiccup in the shirts I'll tell you about in just a second. But we got it solved, and it's all good. Mark, politics, question mark. Yeah, we might get into that a little bit here in just a second. I've got a good topic on that. The Rectech Ultimate Blend has white oak, red oak, and hickory. That sounds pretty good. That sounds good. I like red oak, to be honest with you. And that's all my mom would get. She had a guy that supplied her with the red oak, and it just left a really good flavor, gave off some good clean smoke, and that was just one way for her to be consistent with her flavors. She did pork butts, chicken halves, and ribs. And that's just what she always used. Now, it's easier for me around this area to find hickory chunks. That way I can throw it in my pit barrel cooker or my, Weber kettle. And then on my pellet smoker, if I get the Grilla Grill pellets, I usually get the competition blend, and that's oak, hickory, and cherry. And I like adding a little bit of that cherry, the fruit wood, in with the hardwoods. So that's usually what I use. Jimbo Q, good morning. Good to have you. So I wanted to tell you that this morning show might be a little shorter morning show, but it's for good reason. My daughter is getting baptized this morning, so pretty soon I'm gonna have to go ahead and get in there and get ready to go to that. But so proud of her. She's a student over at Georgia Southern University. Thank you. And she's going for journalism, and she also applied for a position at the Georgia Southern newspaper and got accepted for that, and did her first story this week that was published in their newspaper. So she was super excited about that, and then today she's getting baptized. So it's going to be a really good day. So this one will probably be cut short so I can go get ready for that, but really excited for that. Getting to the shirts, it's kind of funny how things happen. Yeah, thank you guys for all those comments. And if y'all will, y'all keep Stephen Manis in your prayers. He's Stephen, if you want to share, that's fine. I won't share all the details, but Stephen got some things going on with him, and a little prayer goes a long way. So, and I know all you guys have kind of been sticking together, at least on the live feeds and stuff like that. So, y'all are always willing to help out each other and all that stuff. So that's one thing I like about this group right here. But the shirts, the company that I ordered the original shirts from, I ordered one order from them because they were one of the few companies that had that shirt that I wanted. And then I'll go to place the second order for the March shirt, and I couldn't find that shirt. I'm like, where'd the shirt go? So I sent them a message, asked them where the shirt went. Oh, we're not going to carry that shirt anymore. I'm like, what? So I looked at other shirts. There's one other shirt that I really like that I have in the closet in there that Meat Church, the rub company, uses a lot. But I mean, it's a more expensive shirt and it's about the same quality. So I went searching around and found another company that has a shirt, and so I'm going with them. They're a little bit more expensive, but the price of the shirts are going to stay the same. But so I just ordered the March shirt yesterday. So I'll be getting it probably a week and a half or so, right in time for probably around March 1st. And I think you guys are going to like it. I thought about doing that. Y'all tell me what y'all would like for me to do. I thought about doing a little teaser picture, maybe sharing it on Facebook or Instagram or something, to give y'all a heads up on the March shirt and what to expect from it. So y'all can go ahead and get prepared for it. But y'all let me know if y'all would like to see a sneak peek of the shirt, and I'll see what I can do about putting it on social media, Facebook and Instagram. Again, if y'all haven't found me on Instagram, y'all just look me up, Jus Piddlin BBQ, and we can share some photos of what we're cooking and all that kind of stuff. No, Matt, it's fine. And in a way, it kind of works out, just like I said earlier, this channel, everything kind of works out. The place that I'm ordering from now is actually here in Georgia. Uh, they started the company a couple years ago in Athens, Georgia, and so you know, I think it'll be good. So looking forward to that. They actually are the ones that printed my first shirts that I just got for me and the family, but I just didn't like that style shirt, but I didn't know what to look for at the time. So that'll be coming in pretty soon, and that'll launch. I'll do a. You guys on the live streams will probably know probably a day before I do it. That way, y'all kind of get first dibs on them, and then I'll announce them to the rest of the website. So yeah, and y'all tell me what y'all think of the shirts so far. I mean, I think they'll get softer as you wash them. And I think that this is that shirt too. The Traeger shirts, they take the label out of the back of the shirt and put their own label in the shirt. But I believe that this shirt is the exact same shirt too. So, and I mean, I just like the way they feel. So, yeah, Justin says, fantastic. I need that St. Patrick's. Well, I might give y'all a sneak peek of the shirt and give y'all a little something to look forward to. I think it's going to be good. Ever done anything corned beef on the smoker? I haven't done corned beef on the smoker. I've done I guess it was year before last, maybe. I did a beef short rib, a Guinness beef short rib for St. Patrick's Day because I figured everybody was going to be doing corned beef and I wanted to do something different. So I did a Guinness short rib cooked with smoked cabbage, and that turned out really good. And it's on my channel if you want to check it out. It turned out good. Yeah, Stephen just posted his kind of story there. He's on a pancreas transplant list, and he's kind of had a few possibilities, but then it just hadn't worked out. So we need to keep praying for him that he gets that transplant. It really turned out good. Those short ribs, I mean, they were fall off the bone tender after they braised in that Guinness and the other stuff I put in it, and the cabbage turned out great too. You just took that core out, so there's a hole, and then you stuff that hole with butter and whatever rub that you want to pour in there, and it turned out really good. That was a good cook. Old Snoop don't want to sit up this morning. He must be tired. Yesterday I didn't cook anything. I have been needing to do some yard work for at least 2 weeks or longer. But that virus that I told y'all about a couple weeks ago, I mean, I've still got it. It's still, I guess that's what it is. I'm beginning to wonder if doctors know what they're talking about these days. I'm getting a little frustrated, to be honest with you, with it, but just don't feel like doing nothing. And all he keeps telling me is, you need to rest. You need to rest. Well, I've been resting for a month. So I went out and cut the grass and did all that stuff that needed to be done yesterday. It was just looking too bad and I couldn't stand it anymore. So I didn't cook anything yesterday. I did the yard work. So yeah, and here's the thing about that. You can look on Google and put in your symptoms, and there's 900 things that's going to come up with the same symptoms. I mean, which does you no good and just makes you worry more, so I quit looking at it. Speaking of, I think Mark said politics. I don't know if y'all saw it yesterday, but Kip said, "Where's Harley?" Harley has been down in Orlando this whole week, cooking at the Orgill show. I think that's what it's called. I think it's like a big like hardware store type expo. And Traegers are sold in a lot of Ace Hardwares and hardware stores and stuff. And so they went down there and cooked for, I think it lasted 3 days. But obviously they were cooking a lot of stuff, so it took a day or two to prep all the meat and get all the grills down there and all that stuff. So to be honest with you, I hadn't talked to him in a couple of days. I need to holler at him today and see how everything went. So that's what Harley's been up to this week. I'm sure he's tired and has been really busy. Yeah, that's true, Matt. It don't matter if you got a cough. Well, it could be cancer, and then you're sitting around thinking you got cancer. So I think it's just better just not to look at it. I don't know. But speaking of politics, yesterday, I don't know if y'all saw it, but it was either Mississippi or Mississippi State boys basketball. At the beginning of the game, 6 of their players took a knee during the national anthem. And, some of you guys, I don't know, some of you guys may agree with that. I don't know, but man, that just burns me up. And here's the reasoning behind it. It was evidently somebody there that was close to the that was close to the arena where they were playing was having a Confederate rally, I guess. I'm not sure exactly what that consists of, but they were doing a Confederate rally. And so these young men decided that to protest that, they would just kneel for our national anthem. Now, what those two have in common, I have no idea. If you want to protest someone else protesting, surely there's a better way of doing that than taking a knee and disrespecting the national anthem and everyone who has fought for that. I just don't understand that. But here's the thing. That goes back to Colin Kaepernick and being an adult man and not realizing that your actions set off a domino effect. And because they have seen this happen on the national level and it has gotten a lot of attention, now they think it's okay to do that. And I just, I hate that. I really do. And if I were the coach there, if it was Ole Miss, if I were the coach there at Ole Miss, I probably wouldn't have a job today because those 6 young men would not have played yesterday. And here's the thing, too, that really bothers me is that, and then, because everybody's argument for kneeling is that, well, they have the right to do that. That's free speech. But the people who were holding the Confederate rally don't have the right to do that, according to them. Now, I'm not saying I agree with the Confederate rally. I'm just making the point that, the First Amendment goes for everyone, whether you're a Democrat or a Republican. But for some reason today, it seems like the Democrats only believe in free speech as long as they agree with what you're saying. I've seen 5 different stories this week of people that were wearing Make America Great Again hats, either being assaulted, threatened, or abused this week because it just triggers people. Now, how a hat triggers somebody, I have no idea. But I just find it funny because we're supposed to, if you're a conservative, you're supposed to sit back and watch people kneel for the national anthem, and we're not supposed to say anything. And yet, if somebody wears a hat, we're not talking about disrespecting the flag or our national anthem. If somebody wears a hat, well, then they should be assaulted, abused. There was even a guy yesterday on the news that was in a Sam's Club wearing a Make America Great Again hat. Him and his wife, and they were fixing to check out, and the guy shoots him a bird. Him and his wife says, that guy just flicked us off. So the guy asked him about it. Next thing you know, the other guy is pulling out a 40 caliber pistol in the middle of Sam's and tells the guy wearing the Make It Great Again hat, Make America Great Again, that today is a good day for you to die. Because he's wearing a hat. I just don't understand it, man. This world is going bonkers. This country's going bonkers. That's right, Mark. That's what it seems like to me. Free speech is awesome unless the Democrats don't agree with your free speech, and then you can get abused. The guy at the UC Berkeley the other day that was doing a conservative recruiting for a conservative group on campus gets punched in the face. We're supposed to sit back and let Democrats say whatever they want to say and just be quiet and not say anything. But we can't do that. I don't know how we got to this point. I really don't. How in the world, like somebody like that Cortez lady gets elected? It's beyond me. I just don't understand it. Anyway, I didn't want to get off topic, but Mark said something about politics. So, that the stuff about the basketball players taking a knee, that bothers me there. And it was at a Georgia game, or Georgia was playing them, I guess. And so that's why it was kind of a big deal around here. I just don't understand that. It has gone to the extreme. Political correctness has gone to the extreme. You can't say anything anymore without somebody getting offended. You can't. You're not allowed to have your own opinion anymore. And Mark, I agree with you. Started with a breakup of family values. Rick, and that's a good point, And sometimes that's hard to do, But you're right. You have to realize that there are good people still, and people that have what I would consider to be, anyway, traditional American values, I guess, is what it would be. But I think here's the difference. I think those people just seem to be quieter, I guess. and not as boisterous and not as verbal about it, you know. But I think sooner or later we're going to have to get more vocal, or we're going to get pushed to the wayside. Yeah, and I need to do a better job of that, of seeing the glass half full instead of half empty. I really do. Yeah, and that's all I want to do. I just want to. Everybody leave me alone, and I'll do my own thing. That's what I would rather do. But it's gotten to the point where you almost just can't even do that anymore. You know, I still shake my head sometimes. I don't know how we got to this place that we're at right now. Seems like half the country doesn't want the United States of America to be what it was founded as anymore. So anyway, anybody cook anything good yesterday, or what they got going on today? I know the NASCAR race is up here in Atlanta today. They had the Truck Series race and the Xfinity race yesterday, and man, you talking about nasty weather. I got a couple of friends that went to the race. I'm glad I didn't go because man, it was misty and nasty and foggy and everything yesterday. And it looks like they got a little chance of rain today, but maybe they'll get it in today. I hope we do, Matt. I sure hope we do. A giant prime rib for date night last night at a local place. Awesome, Matt. So I'm taking it that wasn't a chain restaurant that y'all went to. It was more local. And that's that's usually where you find the best stuff is local places. That sounds good. 24 ounce. That sounds really good. I'm gonna take something out and cook today. I don't know what I'm gonna cook. Probably something easy. Maybe just make some finger foods or something so we can watch the race with. Yeah, Mark, and that's tough. When you get so busy and it seems like you don't have time to slow down enough to do something like that. Little local place open at 4:30. That's awesome. When you go to a place early and it's already people are waiting and it fills up that quick, it's probably pretty good. Weather has been bad, yeah. And Mark, you'll have to remind me because my memory's terrible. But remind me where you're at. I know I've got family in Tennessee, and I right before I got on, I was looking at some Facebook posts that they had posted, and there's so much flooding up there right now. Which around my hometown up there in Tennessee, you can't go 2 miles without seeing a creek running, and but every creek in that area up there right now is just busting at the seams. That they're full, running over. A lot of flood warnings, flash floods, and all that stuff. So yeah, and so that's up there in that area. You're probably getting some of the same stuff that they're getting, and man, the flooding up there is just terrible right now. Mark, so y'all have been getting it too, and see, I guess I'm farther enough south that it's just going up above us and going up kind of towards Virginia, I guess. But my kinfolks up in Tennessee, man, they are a lot of water up there. So I hope it quits. Should I try to do a strip roast on the Silverbac? Oh man. I really don't think it would affect your cook, Justin. I think it would be just fine. Whatever way I would put the back of the Silverbac towards the wind, if that makes sense. Let that wind hit the back of your Silverbac and not, not to where it might get up under that lid, and maybe cause you to have a flame out or something. So if you got a windy condition, I would put the back towards the wind. But I think it would be fine. Yeah, now if you've got that, if it's still on the cabinet, you've got those locking casters, I would lock those casters. Blizzards in Michigan. Get some tent stake. Yeah, get you some guy lines and stakes and tie that thing down. And they got a blizzard in Michigan, and evidently the old groundhog, he did or didn't see a shadow. I don't know which one it's supposed to be, but evidently we were supposed to get an early spring. We'll see how that works out. I saw a lot of pictures yesterday of people that were still packed with snow, and it's going to be 70 degrees here today, I think. Yeah, it's going to be in the 70s. 74 today. So sorry for you guys that are in the snow. I did see somebody just had I think it was a brisket that they were going to cook today on Facebook, and they had the tag on it. And I looked at the tag, and it was about $5 a pound, I think. What do y'all normally pay for briskets if y'all cook briskets? Sometime today, I will probably do the first series of the barbecue myths today, and probably post it tonight or tomorrow, depends on how the race goes and what time I get through with that and all that. But I'm going to do the first series of the barbecue myths today. I'm sure that'll trigger some people and make some people mad and all that, and I'll be wrong and all that, but it'll be fun to see. I tell you this though, the rants and stuff like that I've done, and maybe a little bit of controversial statements that I have made, about barbecue on my channels that I think will get a lot of negativity. Surprisingly, they don't. And surprisingly, most of the people that watch agree, So it's kind of like what I was saying earlier about, those kinds of people are just quieter. A lot of people want to say the same things, so, and just don't have an avenue to do it. So we'll see. But today's going to be the first series of the barbecue myths. And it will have to do with the fat cap, if that's a little hint for you. All the snowflakes have done melted. Yeah, go ahead, Mark. Just put it on life support. I really do have great subscribers. I really do. And you know, that's a good point I want to make. And some of you, you know, y'all may not be aware because y'all don't have to mess with it, you know, but having a YouTube channel, one thing that I decided that I was not going to do that a lot of people do that have channels is I saw it again yesterday. There's one of the groups that I post some of my videos in is called YouTube creators or something like that. And there's people on there all the time on Facebook and stuff posting that they're just starting up a channel, and they'll post, you know, I need 1,000 subscribers today. Post me the link to your channel and I'll subscribe to you if you subscribe to me. So that's called a sub for a sub. So basically, you know, you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours kind of thing. But that doesn't do any good. I don't, you know, although I like some, you know, YouTube channels that subscribe to my channel too, because they're great guys. I like that a lot. But I don't want my channel full of subscribers of people that have their own channel, because I know how it is to have a channel and they don't have time to watch my videos. They're making their own videos, you know? And the biggest part to me about that is what happened to just earning subscribers? You know what I mean? It's like they don't want to work for their subscribers. They don't want to put out content that's good so that people will want to subscribe to their channel. They just want an instant 5,000 subscribers. You know? That's what today's world's come down to. You know, it's instant. Everybody wants instant gratification. And so I like this group right here. And I know, you know, a lot of my subscribers don't tune into the live streams, probably because they don't, you know, they're busy, they don't have time, or the times that I'm doing it may not be convenient for them. But this group, but all of my subscribers, I get a lot of good comments on my videos from other subscribers that don't get on here with the live streams, but they're just great people, you know? And that's what I like. I want people subscribing to the channel because they like the content, you know, and they feel at home here, you know. I don't want them to subscribe to me because I subscribe to them, kind of thing. Mike, good morning. Good to have you this morning, man. How's everything going? Yeah, Stephen, I know how you feel. I tell you, when I first started my channel, there was a time when I couldn't listen to myself on video. I mean, I told my wife, there's no way I sound like that. But I do. But I'm over it now. I appreciate that, guys. Yeah, I'm going to ease off here in just a few minutes so I can get a shower and get ready to get over there. I'm really excited about that, you know. And my daughter's getting baptized this morning, if you joined in late, so I'm going to have to go a little bit early this morning. You know, that's something that we haven't pushed, you know. We've always wanted our kids to be ready, you know, and know what that's about, what it means before they got baptized and everything. And she has decided that's what she wants to do. So I'm extremely proud of her for that. It's going to be a good day today. Thank you, Mike. Stephen, I appreciate that. Thank you. It is, Matt. You know, when I first started the live streams, I figured, you know, the afternoon one would go about an hour. But then I figured the morning one would probably go about a half hour and we'd be done. And it seems like sometimes the morning one goes longer than but it's just because we're having good conversation and talking about topics, and then, time flies by, but that's a good thing, I guess. Bummer's Barbecue and Southern Cooking. Well, I'm glad you tuned in with us, man. And keep on coming back, participate, ask questions, give solutions. That's what it's all about. Where are you located? That's awesome. That's a good point. I've had a couple of people comment on here, like for the first time, but say they've been watching the live streams for, you know, have watched several episodes or something like that. So that's pretty cool. I guess I didn't realize that. I guess it always seemed like everybody that's showing up on the screen are the only ones that are watching, but I guess those are the only ones that are commenting, but there are others watching. So that's kind of neat. South Carolina. So we're next door neighbors. Stevens in Rock Hill, Goose Creek. I'm just guessing, but that sounds like it's kind of out in the country. All right, guys, the plan for the week before I go, Mark, when I get back from church this afternoon, sometime I'll be getting your order ready to ship this afternoon. If y'all know anybody that wants a barbecue shirt, or I got one mug left, stickers, just send them over to justpiddlinbbq.com and tell them about that. I may post a sneak peek picture on Facebook and Instagram on the upcoming March shirt. Y'all can tell me what y'all think about that. Thank you, Matt. And yeah, I'm working on those moink balls. I've got those. I've got the recipe actually on my desk, Mark's Moinks, and I'll probably be doing the first series of the barbecue myths video today. That includes or talks about the fat cat controversy. There was another big old long stream yesterday on one of the Facebook groups about that. People going crazy. And if everybody didn't have the same opinion that they did, then they were wrong. I love it. Stephen, if you want that mug, then I'll pull it out of inventory, and because there's only one left. I'm looking at it right now on the shelf right there. If you want that mug, then I'll pull it out of inventory so it doesn't get sold, and you can get it, or just go on the website and buy it. Either one, whatever you want to do. These shirts are the GOAT. I appreciate it, Kip. And I do have a goat shirt designed. I've got the design saved, and there will be a goat shirt before too long in the upcoming months. So that'll be cool. Justin, you talking about the you talking about the barbecue myths should be live? No, I don't want that to be live, because I might get fired up and throw some profanity in there. I need to edit all that stuff out. Y'all be amazed at the kind of stuff that I edit out of videos. I've still been throwing around the idea of doing a live cook one day. That might be kind of neat. Is a leprechaun involved with the goat? No, and that might be Rick. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome, and I know I say that a lot, but I'm as lucky as I can be to have the subscribers that I have to this channel. I mean, you guys are great, and I appreciate all of you, and hope that, you know, I keep putting out stuff that y'all like and are think that are good, you know. So, and I need to work a little harder on that, getting more stuff out, other than the live streams. So now we've got the live streams Wednesdays and Sundays, and then I need to cook in between that. So I need to get better at doing that. St. Patty's Day shirt, if you'd like to hear it. Go ahead, Kip. Now, they've already been ordered. I've already ordered the ones for March for the St. Patty's, but throw it out there. I got you, Rick. So you're paying for Steven's shirt. Gotcha. I'll send it to him. I will do it. I'll take it out of inventory as soon as I get off here. I'll go on the website, take it out of inventory, and get it ready to box up. Rick, that's awesome. That is awesome. You know, and that's why I love this group right here. And you know, Rick, you talking about see the glass half full. That kind of stuff right there is what keeps you positive. And that kind of stuff right there is, sadly, seems to be anyway, rare these days. People need to do more stuff like that rather than arguing and fussing and fighting because you don't agree with somebody else. Awesome, man. Today's going to be a great day. Steven, send me an email with your address, and I'll get that packaged up and get that shipped off tomorrow, along with Mark's shirt, mug, and sticker. That'll be good stuff. All right, guys. So I'm gonna get out of here so I can jump in that shower and get ready to go to my daughter's baptism. It's gonna be a great day for that, and for getting to spend the morning with you guys. Hold on, Kip. A goat wearing the leprechaun hat, smoking a cigar with the leprechaun riding on his back. Kip, you got an imagination. That's good, though. I like it. That's good. That's good stuff. Matt, enjoy your Sunday. Thank you very much. Stephen, hope you have a good weekend, rest of the weekend. Rick, Mike, Justin, Kip, Matt, Mark, all you guys. All you guys are awesome. Every last one of you. I appreciate it. Bummer, thank you for Bummer's Barbecue and Southern Cooking. Thank you for coming and joining in with us. All right, guys, I'm out. I'll try to put out some more stuff this week. Hopefully it's worthy of you guys coming back. And God bless y'all. Until next time, I'll be piddling.